At this point, you should have a basic plan in place for your rhetorical analysis, which means it is time to start drafting your project. I'm not going to spend much time discussing drafting at this point, but I would like to quickly discuss a few points and reminders. First, in this project and in any writing task, remember that you should go through a revision stage. You might even redraft completely, depending on the results of your revision activities. This is important to keep in mind for any writing task because it removes the stress we might feel if we think we have to get everything right in the first draft. Oftentimes, the first complete draft you make is going to reveal new issues and new considerations. Always assuming that your first draft is going to be revised will allow you to be more open to discarding drafts or ideas, and this will lead to stronger writing and thinking over time. Second, do not forget that you should work on your introduction and conclusion last in any piece of writing. Working on these sections is where people often get stuck when completing writing tasks. If you draft your main sections first, you may find these sections significantly easier to compose. Third, no matter what draft you are working on, you should think about the structural elements that help guide readers through your writing. Even if you do not write an introduction in your first draft, you should include a thesis statement that previews your writing task. Even if your paragraphs are really rough and provisional, you should still include transitions to help guide the reader from one idea to another. Finally, even if you do not include a formal conclusion in your first draft, you should include a statement at the end that describes what has been accomplished in the piece of writing. This will allow you to actually check to see if you accomplished what you think you accomplished. Thinking about and including these structural elements will help give you a sense of how your writing task is flowing, and this may lead you to new insights when you move on to revision. So, keep what I've said in mind, take a deep breath, and compose the rough draft of your rhetorical analysis. Good luck!